I'm really thirsty.
Oh, everything that current in the bosom of a worthy, yeah.
The fire in the flood, that's what we're looking at here. No, we're not. The flame in the flood. Actually, good start. That's what we're looking at here. The flame in the flood. Game produced by the good chaps at Molasses Flood. Very apropos first title for them. A little bit of a crowdfunder going on here. A lot of that going around at the moment. You play Scout, who is a young lassie, accompanied by her dog Aesop, whatever you want to pronounce it. A child and a dog. A lot of that going around as well at the moment. Isn't that right, Ryan? Dad. And you're travelling downriver in the hope of finding out what the fuck's going on here. What the fuck's going on here generally. There's been a bit of a flood, as you can see, and it's a bit of a problem for America. As Scout, you're constantly battling hunger, thirst, the coldness, temperature. You're constantly battling the temperature and also tiredness. You're having to balance these four things, constantly just one bad decision away from messing up one of those four factors at any point. Apart from that, there's a wonderful soundtrack which was apparently written whilst cruising down a river, which I can thoroughly believe, written by Chuck Reagan. Man, that sounds like he could be the next President of America with a name like that. Along the way, you'll meet various characters as well, and the interesting thing about these guys is each time you meet them, they're different, a different side to the story. They give you a little piece of the puzzle, a little clue to what the fuck's going on here then. There's Flim Flam there, interesting guy. Jakey Pete here, definitely trust him. Obviously, just a key part to keeping yourself alive is crafting, constantly crafting, jumping into your inventory and making things. And a key kind of thing for me was finding out that you should make lots of traps and weapons, because Scout is not tough. She's not tough in any way. And of course, the inventory. You've only got 12 slots that you can carry, and with it being a survival game, of course, you should have to make these decisions about not what you need, but what you need for the next 10 minutes to survive. But with only 12 slots, 6 if you're carting them around and jiggling them between yourself and your dog, and you can put another 12 slots into your raft should you need them for later on. Now, it's great to have those decisions, but at the same time, you can end up spending minutes, valuable minutes, deciding which goes where and literally just shuffling your packs like homework. It's like tidying your bedroom. And even the gravelly bluegrass country tones of President Chuck Reagan might not even persuade you that this is a plus feature. President Chuck Reagan, let's make America wet again. There is something very addictive though about the river, the fact that it inevitably will happen. You have to follow it down, hopefully finding out an answer at the end of the river. It promises you an answer. Like, what the fuck has gone on here? There are a number of buggy issues with the title. I'm playing it here on the PS4 and it stalled on me a number of times, which on the plus side doubled my amount of gaming time, but on the negative side probably depleted my exhaustion levels. Here I am just sliding around here as well, like, whoa, hey! There is also a lovely director's commentary feature where the developers themselves can tell you about how one of the big challenges working on a river and a raft is capturing the right feel, and how I think one of the challenges there is that games are so much about what we in the biz call agency.
Games so much are about what we in the biz would call agency.
How true. Amen to that, brother. In the end, the game is about inevitability, about how fire will burn, water will flow, and you will die, and die, and die again of a wolf attack. So do not idle.